What if I told you some SUVs on the road today are so in demand, dealers are fighting over them at auction? According to iSeeCars, these 10 SUVs lose less than 15% of their value after 5 years. 15%. That's pocket change in the automotive world. Meanwhile, the average SUV loses 49%. We're talking about vehicles that retain $35,000 in value while their competitors hemorrhage money every single month. One of these SUVs actually appreciated in 2025. That's not a typo. Owners made money just by parking it in their driveway. If you want to buy smart, protect your investment, and drive something that the market actually respects, this is your list. These are the 10 SUVs holding value better than gold in 2026. Let's count them down. Number 10, 2023 to 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L. The Jeep Grand Cherokee L might surprise you on this list, but here's the secret nobody's talking about. This isn't your dad's Grand Cherokee with the ancient Pentastar V6. The new Hurricane Inline 6 is a completely different animal. Twin turbocharged, 510 horsepower in the high output version, and actually reliable because Stellantis finally invested in something that works. According to KBB, Grand Cherokee L models with the Hurricane engine are retaining value 12% better than the outgoing V8 models. Here's the kicker. The 4xe plug-in hybrid qualifies for federal tax credits up to $7,500. So you're getting thousands back at tax time while driving an SUV that holds its value. Stop and think about that for a second. You get the utility, the capability, the 3 rows of seating, and the government actually pays you to buy it. That's how you play the depreciation game smart. Number 9, 2024 to 2025 Lexus LX. The Lexus LX is Toyota Land Cruiser DNA wrapped in a tuxedo. Same bulletproof platform, same legendary reliability, but with massage seats and a 25-speaker Mark Levinson sound system. According to iSeeCars, the LX loses just 8.3% over 5 years. That's it. While most luxury SUVs are bleeding 40 to 50%, the LX owners are laughing. Here's where it gets real. The ultra-luxury trim commands $20,000 premiums on the used market. $20,000 for the same mechanical vehicle with fancier leather. Dealers can't keep them in stock. Private sellers get asking price in cash within days. This is a $100,000 SUV that still sells for $90,000 3 years later. In the depreciation world, that's not an SUV. That's a savings account with heated seats. Number 8, 2023 to 2025 Toyota Sequoia. Toyota killed the old V8 Sequoia and replaced it with a hybrid-only twin-turbo V6. A lot of people complained, but those people were wrong. According to CarEdge, the new Sequoia is retaining value 18% better than the outgoing model. The hybrid powertrain gets better fuel economy than the old V8 while making more torque. Physics says you can't have it both ways. Toyota said, watch me. But here's what really kills it. And I mean that in a good way. The Sequoia TRD Pro is becoming a collector's item. Limited production, aggressive styling, and the kind of off-road capability that YouTube overlanders can't stop talking about. Try finding one at MSRP. Good luck. If you got in early on a Sequoia TRD Pro, you're sitting on an appreciating asset. That's not normal for a full-size SUV. That's Toyota magic. Number 7, 2021 to 2025 Ford Bronco. The Ford Bronco came back from a 25-year grave and immediately became the hottest SUV in America. Heritage Edition? Appreciating. First Edition? Way above MSRP. Raptor? Don't even ask unless you've got cash to burn. According to iSeeCars, the Bronco loses just 14.2% over 5 years. Think about it. Ford built a vehicle so desirable that even normal configurations hold value like vintage collectibles. The 2-door manual Sasquatch package, it's so in demand, people are paying way too much for used ones. Here's the thing. The Bronco isn't just an SUV, it's a cultural moment. It's the anti-crossover in a world drowning in boring grocery getters, and the market rewards that. Bronco owners aren't just driving to work. They're holding an asset that the market actually respects. That's the Bronco difference. Number 6, 2022 to 2025 Mercedes G-Class. The G-Class doesn't care about depreciation curves. It makes its own rules. According to data from CarGurus, 2-year-old G-Wagons routinely sell for more than their original MSRP, not less. More. That's not a typo. Owners are making money. Here's the brutal truth about the G-Class. It's not the best SUV for the money. It's not the most practical. The interior is cramped, the fuel economy is offensive, and parking it is a nightmare. None of that matters. The G-Class is a status symbol that happens to be a tank. Buyers don't care about specifications, they care about presence. And the market reflects that. An AMG G63 from 2022 with 30,000 miles. Dealers are listing them at $185,000. That's within spitting distance of the $180,000 original MSRP. 3 years of driving, and you've lost basically nothing. In the SUV world, the G-Class isn't transportation. It's a store of value with a Mercedes badge. Before we continue, if you're getting any value from this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Number 5. 2022 to 2025 Porsche Cayenne. The Cayenne is proof that German engineering can actually hold value when it's done right. According to iSeeCars, the Cayenne loses about 45% over 5 years. That sounds high until you realize it starts at $76,000 and climbs past $150,000 for the Turbo GT. At those prices, retaining 55% of your value is exceptional. Here's what makes the Cayenne special. The Porsche Certified Pre-Owned program extends warranty coverage to 6 years with unlimited miles. That's massive for buyer confidence. A used Cayenne with factory backing feels like a safer bet than most new luxury SUVs without it. And performance variants hold even better. A 2022 Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid that's stickered at $165,000 is still fetching $95,000 in 2026. That's almost 60% retention on a 4-year-old performance SUV. Try that with a BMW X5M. Number 4. 2024 to 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser. The Land Cruiser returned to America in 2024 after a 3-year hiatus, and the market went absolutely insane. MSRP is $57,345. Actual transaction prices? $70,000 and up. Some dealers are marking them up $15,000 to $20,000 over sticker, and people are paying it. Here's why. Toyota caps production. They don't flood the market. Every Land Cruiser sold is one fewer available, and demand far exceeds supply. The result? Used 2024 Land Cruisers are already selling above MSRP. You can drive one for a year and sell it for more than you paid. That's not depreciation. That's appreciation. And unlike flashy European SUVs, the Land Cruiser will still be running in 20 years. These things go 300,000 miles without breaking a sweat. The global market for used Land Cruisers is massive, especially in the Middle East and Africa where reliability isn't optional. When you buy a Land Cruiser, you're not buying an SUV. You're buying a global commodity that holds value like gold. Number 3. 2022 to 2025 Lexus GX. The Lexus GX got a complete redesign for 2024, and it's already one of the best holding SUVs in America. The old GX 460 was bulletproof. The new GX 550 is bulletproof with a twin-turbo V6 making 349 horsepower. According to projections, the new GX will retain over 70% of its value after 3 years. That's almost unheard of for a luxury SUV. Dealers are adding $5,000 to $15,000 markups, and they're still selling every unit. Here's the thing. The GX shares its platform with the Land Cruiser. Same legendary reliability, same off-road capability, but with a Lexus badge that appeals to a different buyer. If you want Land Cruiser durability with Lexus luxury, the GX is the play, and the market knows it. Number 2, 2022 to 2025 Jeep Wrangler. The Wrangler has always been a value king, and 2026 is no different. According to iSeeCars, the Wrangler loses just 32.4% over 5 years. For context, the average SUV loses 49%. That's a $17,000 difference on a $50,000 vehicle. The Rubicon trim commands $8,000 to $12,000 premiums on the used market. Unlimited 4 doors retain even better than 2 doors. And special editions? Forget about it. The Wrangler isn't just an SUV, it's a lifestyle. Owners don't drive Wranglers, they belong to the Wrangler community. That emotional connection creates demand that defies normal market logic. A 2022 Wrangler Rubicon 392 with a 470 horsepower V8. Good luck finding one under $70,000 used. They stickered at $75,000 new. That's 93% value retention after 3 years. That's just insane. Number 1 2022 to 2025 Toyota 4Runner. The 4Runner takes the top spot for one simple reason. It's the most reliable SUV you can buy, and the market pays a premium for reliability. According to iSeeCars, the 4Runner loses just 25.5% over 5 years. That's best in class by a mile. A $50,000 4Runner retains $37,000 after 5 years. The average SUV retains $25,500. That's an $11,500 difference. But here's what really matters. The 4Runner has been essentially the same vehicle for over a decade. Toyota didn't mess with success. The 4.0-liter V6 is bulletproof. The frame is body-on-frame, built for abuse. Parts are everywhere, and any mechanic can work on it. The 4Runner isn't fancy, it's not the fastest, it doesn't have the newest tech. But it runs, and runs, and runs. And when you're ready to sell, buyers line up. That's the 4Runner promise, and it's why it takes the number 1 spot. And there you have it. 10 SUVs that protect your money instead of burning it. If you're shopping for value, this is your list. Drop a comment and let me know which one you'd buy. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that button. I put out new videos every week breaking down which cars to buy and which ones to avoid. Thanks for watching.